Hello, everyone. It is your girl Jessie here, the empowering guru. Yes. Hey, Purple Diva. And welcome to Freely Venting. Okay, a platform for those who need to freely vent without being judged. Woo! It is Thursday, y'all. I got 6 days before I'm on my vacation. 6 days before I am hopefully relaxing without no drama. And on top of that, to see my daddy or my dad. And I am loving every minute of it. I'll be going on a trip with my daughter with God first. Nothing's happened. Nothing has transpired. Everything is still on course. And I will be on that flight going home and, spending time with my dad. If any of you don't know, my dad has stage 3 cancer, lymphoma, and prostate. So I'm going to be spending some time with him while I'm away. So this morning's topic is, what is the biggest lesson life has taught you? What is the biggest lesson that life has taught you? So for me, again, I love being transparent. I love being, telling my stories and, having people, hey, Miss Deborah, how are you, hon? Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday, y'all. What are y'all thankful for? It's Thankful Thursday. I'm thankful for being able to be here with you guys and being able to, just relax with you guys. I'm already getting binged. You see what I mean? So what? Wait a minute. What's going on? All right. It's okay. You don't have to show me. I know you got it. So, what is the biggest lesson life has taught you? So, for me, honestly speaking, is my biggest life lesson has taught me that even though you're a good person, not everyone that comes in contact with you should be part of your life. Okay? Even though you're a good person, listen to what I'm saying. Even though you're a good person, everyone that comes in contact with you should not be part of your life. Okay? I say that to say this. I have been in predicaments. I have been in my life, I have gone through so much stuff that when you think that people are supposed to help you in life and you have your life in their hands, basically, literally, those people that you feel that are supposed to be part of your life and they are with you through your life, you feel that those are the people that are supposed to be supportive of you, have your back no matter what. You come to find out that they don't. They don't believe in you, they don't support you, they're not there for you like you thought that they were, or like you thought that they were supposed to be. So you get disappointed. You know what I mean? You get disappointed, first of all. Second of all, you know, you're basically drug through the mud. You know what I mean? From the people that are supposed to have your back. Okay? This is what life has taught me. Me at 41 now, I'll be 42 this month. In the 42 years of my life, I have encountered so many different things that the people that knew me before basically don't know me now, or they haven't known me for a while. So everything that I've gone through in my life has been so tumultuous that it can't be explained. I feel like, you know what, God gives, his strongest soldiers the battles that they need to go through in order to be able to change a platform for themselves. Okay. So when it comes down to it, at this point in my life, I don't trust nobody. It's sad to say, but if I was supposed to trust you from the very beginning and I trusted you from the very beginning, and then all of a sudden something happens and it was so traumatic for me, and you weren't there for me, I've learned my lesson. I know where I stand with you. I know where I'm at with you. I don't need you to be in my life, because if that would have been me, if that would have been me and the tables were turned, my mindset is not to attack you. My mindset is not to, belittle you. My mindset is not to bring you down. My mindset is to bring you up above what you've gone through. Honestly speaking, I feel that is what I'm here for. That is my purpose. My purpose is to be here to be able to uplift somebody else. And I hope that I do that for y'all, because when it comes down to it, you never know what somebody is going through. You never know and I have learned that in my life. I have learned that in my life. You can see somebody, you can look at somebody, like I was saying yesterday, this is yesterday's topic, but you can look at someone. I'm a very observant person. I'm a very analytical person. When I see someone or I look at someone, sometimes I can get off some vibes that, oh my God, this person is going through something, or this person is very happy, or this person is this and this person is that. And I try my best to contact all of my friends on Facebook, and I try to contact all of my people, just to see how they're really doing. You know what I mean? Good morning, Cece. How are you, honey? Good morning. Good morning. Please drop a one if you're watching live. Please share the broadcast. Thank you so much. So today's subject is, what's the biggest lesson life has taught you? What is the biggest lesson that life has taught you? You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, you never know. Like, okay, I'm going to be transparent right now again. Back in the day, I used to feel like I needed to be around a lot of people. Okay? I needed to have friends that, you know what I mean, that were constantly around me, that were constantly at an arm's length of me. And when I went through the stuff that I went through, it was different. It was different because what I went through showed me that when I went through it, the people that were supposed to be there were no longer there. Okay? They were no longer there. They were basically my enemy, because I saw it like that. And like I said before, God only gives the hardest battles to his soldiers, the ones that are going to persevere, the ones that are going to move forward, the ones that are going to push and push and push until there's no more pushing. Okay? So when you go through something traumatic, it's a lesson that is being put in your face to see where you're going to do with it. What are you going to do with that lesson? You know what I mean? And sometimes, honestly speaking, for me, I have fallen back into that negative part where I have to say, you know what? I'm done. I cannot continue this pattern because God is trying to do something bigger in me so I can be able to show my testimony. My testimony. You guys know my testimony. The people that really know who I am, they know my testimony. Y'all put it on my Facebook. I'm not ashamed of it because I went through something that if you really was mental, or if it would have broken you. It would have broken you. But see, you know what? It has brought me to a place where I'm like, you know what? I have to vet people now. honestly vetting people is going to get you to the next level with them. It's either going to put you in a place where you're going to be like, God, that's why you always got to speak to God first. Please. Good morning, April. How are you, hon? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Please drop a 1 if you're live. Please drop a 2 if you're catching the replay. But when you're going through something traumatic or you're going through something so bad that you feel like you're by yourself, you have been sat down. God has put you in a seating position where he's showing you, you've made this mistake, you've made that mistake, you've made that mistake, you made that mistake. Now, when you get out of this mistake, when you get out of this mistake, you better not do the same things that you were just doing, because then you're not learning a lesson. You're continuing to do the wrong stuff that you weren't supposed to be doing, or that you made the mistake over. Don't make those mistakes again. This is what God is telling you. God is telling you, do not make those mistakes again. Do not make those mistakes again. I showed you, I set your butt down. You need to sit down because you thought you were all high and mighty. God said, you were all high and mighty. So guess what? I'm going to bring you down to the level that you think or that you don't think that you're supposed to be in. Now tell me that y'all don't feel that. Okay? Like I said, I've been through some things. So people can come at me talking about, oh, you know what? You ain't been through nothing because I can show you. I can show you. No, you can't show me. Because God already shown me. I've been homeless. I slept in my car. Before my daughter, I slept in my car. Okay? Not with my husband now, but with my ex. I've been abused. Not only by my ex, but my family on top of that. Okay, I have been brought down to the floor and already been put off like, oh, you're not gonna amount to nothing, or you're not gonna have that, or you're not gonna have a child, or you're not gonna be able to start your own business again, or you're not ever gonna be able to move forward. And that's where I'm at right now. Right now, I am in that place where right now I'm in that place where I'm stuck. No, I'm not. I'm stuck in that place. And I feel that I need to get out. When you're put in a position where you're like, you know what, should I do this or would I be wrong? God is going to have to deal with me. I already put myself in that position because I asked God, I said, I need you to move. I need you to move in that position because I can't do it no more. I'm done. I'm done. You get tired. You know what I mean? You're tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of going back to where I used to be, bringing it into where I'm at right now because I feel like I haven't dealt with that. I feel like I haven't dealt with it. Yes, Miss Deborah. Yes. Hey, Miss Dorothy. How are you? It is crazy how, you go through what you go through in life. You look at where you're at now. Like I look at where I'm at right now in my present moment. I'm talking to you guys. And I look at my present moment. I'm grateful because of what I went through. Because some other people wouldn't be able to move forward. They wouldn't be able to go and do what they're destined to do because of somebody else's judgment over you. And that is a problem in the world today. It is hard. It is hard. And if you don't know God, then guess what? You don't know nothing. I tell y'all right now. You don't know nothing. Exactly, Cece. I've been there. That's why people are like, oh, you know too much about this. Oh, you know too much about that. Let me tell you something. God has given me so many God has given me so many chances. God has given me so much upliftment. God has given me so much vision. God has given me so much of everything that I've needed. Okay? Of everything that I've needed. And at the same time, I asked him, Lord, please take away what is not of you, not of yours. Please cleanse me so I can be a bit more like you. But we're not God. God can only show you certain things before you start saying, oh, well, you know what? I'm like this and I'm like that, and that's the way it's going to be. No, you can't do it. You have to be humble. And I've had to endure that being humble, because I have a feeling and I have a spirit of, I feel like people feel that they need to run all over me. And that is not me. I'm not going to let nobody run all over me. Just like I wouldn't let nobody run all over my daughter or my husband. If I see a situation, if my husband and me are having a conversation, please believe me, and he says something, so I'm listening. I'm listening as his wife, as his mate. I'm listening at his situation, because something is going to come out of it. Something is going to come out of it. And I tell him, and he says to me, babe, you know, I feel like doing this, but he's not the type of person to talk. He feels, oh, you know, I'm like, don't do that. That's not God. That's not of God. That's not of God. That's not of God. But it's like the same way I think about me, and I say to myself, wow, you know what? I have to start taking my own advice. I cannot let people dictate how my life is supposed to go, how my life is supposed to roll, because that's not me. I have been alone all my life. I can say that. From my mother's womb all the way out till I finished high school, I am done. I was done. I was done. That's why I left why I left. I got ridiculed. I got disrespected because I left home. You know what I mean? And I'm like, holy crap. If God had shown me a vision of what could happen to me, I don't want to go through that. And I don't have to go through that. If you like to stay stagnant, I hate stagnancy. I dislike stagnancy. Because guess what? When you stay stagnant, you get too comfortable. When you get stagnant, you get comfortable. You get complacent. And I am not complacent. Okay? I am not complacent. I hate stagnancy. I am a mover. I am a shaker. Like the cliche said, I am a mover. I am a shaker. I like to be able to be in things that are happy to me. Okay? When I see people that are stagnant, they catch an attitude, because I'm like, yo, you can be doing something better than this. But you know what? That's not for everybody. Because you cannot speak your piece. You could only give that advice if they want it. Because your advice is not for everybody either. Because people catch feelings off of that. People catch feelings off of that. And they lose it in translation. Because what I'm telling you is not to hurt you, it's to make you better. But you know what? It's like I said, God only gives his strongest soldiers the hardest battles, because he knows that we are going to persevere. He knows that we're going to go move forward. He knows that sometimes we're going to fall off, but we're going to get back up and get up and do it again. And we're going to push forward, because guess what? That is what we're made for. But a lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people don't understand it. And it's so sad, because in actuality, when you have people that are out here struggling, when you are out here with people that are struggling and you're trying to put that mindset on them, you can do it. You can do it. You were made to have that testimony. You were made to be out here. You were made to push forward, not to stay stagnant. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think, oh my God. Like when I was younger, I would say, you know what? I wish I had $1 billion and I will be a billionaire. Please believe me. I claim it right now. I've been claimed it. My thing here is that when you come to pass, and it comes to pass that you're supposed to be doing something. And back in the day when I used to come up, I would say, I wish I had $1 billion. Lord, please bless me with $1 billion. Please bless me with $1 billion because I want to help the person that's wanting food on the corner. I want to help the homeless. I want to be able to do this. God hasn't blessed me yet because he knows me. He knows my heart. And it might be that, my mindset right now is not mature enough to handle $1 billion. But guess what? He's preparing me. He's preparing me. I promise you, he is preparing me to have that $1 billion to do what I said that I was going to do and ask him for it. Because guess what? It's going to come. And I stand firm on my word. I stand firm on, and he stands firm on his word when he says, I'm not going to give you more than you can handle. Because when you start asking for those big things, some people just go all out and they spend that $1 billion in one day, which I don't think is possible. But guess what? If I had it that way, I would. That's why I say that if I had if I ever hit the lottery, like we all wish, and I hope that everybody that's wishing it, they receive it, but they do right by that money. Because in all actuality, we're not going to take it with us. It's money. It's paper. It will burn. It will burn a hole in your pocket if you let it. And that's what I do. Until I can acknowledge that money is not power, because it isn't power. It's power to some. It's not power to all. Because I am the type of person that I'm not going to take as an event planner or a wedding planner. I am not going to take all money because not all money is good money. Okay. And people are crazy. They're like, yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. No, you can't. I'm not. I'm not going to fall. Did you not know that money is the root of all evil? Money is the root of all evil. Okay? And people just don't understand that concept. They don't understand it because they don't see it. Because they're blinded, they're shielded by I've been had money. I've had money. And until I have come up off of that mentality that it's all about the money. Oh, I need money to do this. Oh, I need money to do that. And this and this and this and that. You could only imagine if I had $1 billion in my hand right now. You know what I mean? I always also said that, if I had that kind of money, the first thing that I would do is tithe, because that's the 10% that it says that you need to give. And if you could give some more, just do it, because it never lets you pass. It never lets you pass. You will never need for nothing when you have that 10% going into your church or whatever the case. Right now, I'm not in church. Right now, me and my husband are not in church. We do not go to church. So where would I put it? I would probably send it to churches because I'm not in church right now, active member. But when I did tithe. I would do it because it was something that was required by the church. And it's amazing that you cannot be a part of a church if you don't tithe. That's something crazy to me. I've never heard any. When I heard that, I was like, I'm done. This is corruption. You know what I mean? This is corruption. You know what I mean? So when it comes to you sitting there and hoping and praying for somebody to acknowledge you, I don't need acknowledgement. I have a big mouth. I have a big mouth. I can acknowledge myself. I walk into the room, I demand that attention. I demand that attention because guess what? I don't fear nobody. I fear no one. The only one I fear is God. If God struck me down right now, have I done what he has asked? Let's speak truth. Have I done or have I provided myself to others? Have I helped somebody persevere to another extent? Have I helped that neighbor, or have I helped that community, or have I helped this person? Have I given to the elderly? Have I put in time with that person? Have I spoken to that person? And that is what I feel I'm doing right now. God is preparing me for the loss of my father. Okay? He's preparing me for the loss of my father because he knows that I'm not going to be able to withstand it if I'm not prepared. So I'm getting myself prepared for the loss because that's what it's going to be. The preparation for the loss is going to be what it is. And he is preparing me as what I asked for. I asked him to prepare me. He's preparing me. This goes in stages. You know what I mean? But it's like I have that sixth sense. In a way, I have a sixth sense. Like my dad, as I'm talking to him, FaceTime or whatever, whenever we do talk, when I talk to him, it's like he's in that mode that I know that when I leave him, I've spent that time with him. It's going to be the last time that I see him. You know what I mean? And it's a pain in my heart. It's a pain in my heart that it's like I asked the question. How do you get over a death of a parent? And people tell me you can't. You can't. And I'm being transparent because it's the truth. A lot of people going through it, they don't know. People don't know what you're going through. And things get lost in translation. And on top of that, when things get lost in translation, they want to show it off like, oh, just get over it. You know what I mean? You don't tell somebody to get over it when you haven't gone through it yourself. You don't tell somebody, and that's why I have a good heart. I feel like I have a good heart because you never know what somebody's going through. And you can never dictate what they're going to go through because they might take it in totally different ways. My friend, one of my old school friends, she lost her mom last year. She lost her mom to cancer. And oh my God, I knew this woman. She was a strong woman. Her daughter is strong. Her daughters are strong. I know them because I went to school with them. Okay? But you can never, ever know what the pain that they're going through. You can never, until you go through that pain yourself, you're never going to you're never going to know what it is to feel that pain. And it's like I said before, you're going to feel that pain when you ask God to prepare you for that loss because it's coming. All of us got to go. All of us have to go. But what matters while we're here, honestly speaking, is how you treat people. And for me, if I treat you with respect, I command the same respect because guess what? It's a two-way road. Okay? It's a double-edged sword. So when you don't know facts and you come at me with some BS, I'm going to call you out on your BS because you don't know what that person is going through, or you don't know. You so quick to talk and come on and send a message, but you're not looking at the huge picture. And when I send out a message, hey, you're gonna take it the way you're gonna take it because it's lost in translation when it comes onto a freaking Facebook or a DM. Okay? So if you can't take an apology, get out the kitchen. If you can't take an apology, hey, I don't know what to tell you. Live in your own little world. That's on you, not me. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? My thing here is, again, I asked the question, what is the biggest lesson life has taught you? What is the biggest lesson life has taught you? Life has also taught me that when it comes to you being vulnerable to certain people or being vulnerable, it actually makes a difference of who you're vulnerable with. Okay? It makes a difference of who you're vulnerable with because you can't be vulnerable with everyone. You cannot be vulnerable with everyone because that vulnerability will take And if they know that you're vulnerable in that moment, they can take that and use it against you. If you don't know, you better find out. If you don't know, you better find out, because it's true. That vulnerability can put you in a spot where you're like, oh my God, why did I say this to this person? Because now I know that they're going to use it against me. Been there, done that. We'll never go back. Learn my lesson. Learn my lesson. And it don't take much with me. It don't take much with me. You F up with me one time and I'm done. You know, I forgive you, but I have to forgive you and I have to let you go and I have to continue to move forward and I have to be able to say, you know what, I'm done. Because if I end up coming back to you, after you've hurt me and I didn't do nothing to hurt you and I didn't do anything to disrespect you and I didn't do anything to put you in that spot where you have to be, oh, I hate this person or I hate me. I don't care if you hate me. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't care if you hate me. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. I've never been scared of you and I don't care. My thing here is you're going to respect. And that's where it lies. The respect for me is everything. I still have morals from when I was growing up that I show my daughter. Okay? I have morals. I have etiquette. Okay? Yeah, sometimes I might go overboard and I feel like, okay, I'm going to be superwoman and I'm going to be like, yeah. And that's when God says, hey, you don't go there. Because I can take it away real quick. And I got that discernment. When God says, calm yourself down, sit your butt down out somewhere and listen to me, what I'm telling you, guess what? I have to sit down because if I don't, he's going to knock me out. He's going to knock me out. Okay? Respect is everything. Respect is everything. So when people come and DM me about some situation or whatever, and I come out my face and I say, you know what? Hey, if you don't know the facts, don't step in my kitchen. Because I hate people when they step in my kitchen. Don't step in my kitchen. Don't say nothing, because what I'm going to come at you, you're not going to like. Okay? So don't put me in a position where I'm going to go off on you. Okay? And it's fine. I will apologize if I have to apologize. If I feel that, I should have apologized or whatever. I don't have a problem with that. But a lot of people have a problem with that. A lot of people have a problem with apologizing because guess what? They were never taught to apologize. You know what I mean? But I come from my mother and my father, and my father's very hard-headed. My mother, yes, she might be, she's a hard-headed individual as well, and I get my stubbornness from her and him, but I know when to apologize. And I'm a very sensitive person because of the fact that I don't like to be disrespected. I don't like to be disrespected. I don't like to be told you wrong. Hey, you know what? You need to apologize. No. I know that discernment in me is going to tell me that I need to go ahead and apologize. Because you know what? It is what it is. But at the same time, I'll tell you this. At the same time, when I apologize, when I tell you I'm sorry, I say it sincerely from my heart. And when I say it sincerely from my heart, don't take that as I'm going to lay down and I'm going to let you walk all over me. Because that's not what's going to happen. I'm going to apologize sincerely and I'm going to continue moving forward. I'm going to be done with you. If I block you, I block you. If I don't, I don't. If I leave you to see what I'm doing, then that's cool. But guess what? You can forget that I even spoke to you. Okay? And it might be that I'm in my feelings for a little bit, but you know what? After the fact, I'm done. And if I have to come, if I have to come face to face with you, then yes, I will come face to face with you, but don't disrespect. Don't disrespect. Because I might fall and I might, you might beat the junk out of me, but guess what? I stood strong in my fight. And I don't back down from nobody. I don't back down from nobody. And see, that's the problem with people. Some people take it as, oh yeah, she's a punk, or she's this, or she's that. No, honey, I've been through some things that you wouldn't even sustain. Okay? You wouldn't even sustain it if you really, really want to talk. Okay? You wouldn't be able to sustain it because guess what? You ain't ready. You're not ready. You're not ready to come and see me face to face. You're not ready to see me be one-on-one with you. You're not ready because I'm not even going to hit you with the fly, fly, fly. I'm just going to be like, you know what? If you want to do this, you could go ahead, do what you do. Is it going to make you feel better? Go ahead and let it make you feel better. At the end of the day, I'm going to still walk away and I'm going to be like, hey, you know what? Whatever. And I'm just going to laugh it off. I'm just going to laugh it off. You know what I mean? I'm going to walk away and I'm not going to say no more. You got your hits off and whatever, whatever. But remember, when it came back to the beginning of the conversation or the beginning of the statement, when it came down to it and you posted whatever you posted or you DM me whatever you DM me and I came off at you the way I came off at you, you can't talk to me any type of way and think that you're going to get away with it because I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to sit here and take your conversation. I'm done. Take it the way you take it. So, you know, it is what it is. But when it comes down to it, what is the biggest lesson that life has taught you? And comment in the comments, you guys. And I'm going to read some of these comments while I'm reading this right now. Let me see. Okay, so, oh my God. Okay, so April is live. Hey, bud. Miss Deborah, Miss Cece, Dorothy, April. Thank you. Thank you for virtual hugs, April. Thank you so much. Okay. Hi, Miss Deborah. Yes. Yes, Miss Deborah. Go ahead. Yes. Yes, Miss Cece. That is so true, honey. But yeah, man, like, I don't understand people. Like, you know, it is hard. Look who's here. Dombo Chincha is on the network. Yes. Talk that talk. Thank you, Cece. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss April. Yes, ma'am. And guess what? Y'all know I'm still doing that. Just let me go ahead and get off the subject right quick. I'm still doing those baskets for you, the giveaway baskets. You guys, I already posted it on my Facebook. If you want to continue donating, you know, if y'all want to put in raffle tickets, I got my raffle tickets there. Just let me know because the giveaway is going to happen. I will be back. I'm leaving on the 10th and I'll be back on the 30th. So it will definitely happen unless something crazy happens that, you know, I can't get back, but it'll still happen. Okay. That's right, Miss Dorothy. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Mercedes, how are you? Yes, yes. But yeah, man, I mean, it's like I said, people just don't know what you've been through. But you know what? You can't keep it a secret. You have to be able to talk about it. Yes, Jessica. Yeah. I'm going through it right now. You know what I mean? And people don't understand. People say, oh, well, you're a loudmouth. That's right. I have a lot to speak on. And I will continue to be that loudmouth. Ain't nobody going to shut me down. Ain't nobody going to shut me down. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You either like me or you hate me, but you either like me or you hate me, or there's nothing in between. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. Hey, Micheline, how are you? Hey, Marisol. Yeah, I just, you know, I'm a very hard lover. I'm a very passionate person. When it comes to, you know, my daughter's like my first priority. I'm not giving nobody that yes to disrespect her. I'm not giving nobody that yes to come and do something disgusting to her because I've been through those things. I've been through it and it prepared me for when she came into the world. It prepared me And I wish that I had people in my life that had prepared me for things like this, because things like this are traumatizing. They are traumatizing. And if you don't have somebody to talk to, you are going to be in that traumatizing state, postpartum depression, that is going to get you and is going to try to bring you down. I've been depressed. I've been anxiety. I've had anxiety. And it's not a great place to be. It's not a good place at all. And in all reaction and in all actuality. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get into those subjects, because those are gonna be some subjects that uh they're gonna be some subjects that we're gonna be talking on. You know what I mean? Hey, it's like I say, we got to get real with it. You know what I mean? This is a freely venting platform where you can freely vent and nobody's gonna judge you. Nobody's gonna judge you. You know what I mean? And don't be scared to speak. Don't be scared to talk, because see, that's what happens when you constrict yourself from talking about how you feel. It takes over your life. It takes over your character. It takes over who you are, because you let it. Don't let it manifest in you. Let it be gone. Let it be gone. And I take a lot of I really do well with like saging and Palo Santo, because I love it. I love the way that it cleanses away. Okay. And when it comes down to it, it's a cleansing mechanism. You know what I mean? You need to get that junk off of you. It's like a monkey. It's like a monkey. Get it off. You know what I mean? Get it off of you, because it's not about. You know what I mean? I hear you, Miss Dorothy. God, you know what? It's like a lot of people have told me, you should be a talk show host. But it's like I said, I don't feel like I need to be a talk show host, because I have my platform right here. You know what I mean? I get to talk to people one on one. I get to be able to talk to them and be able to be there in the moment with them. It's like I told anybody, hey, you need to talk to me. I'm an open book. I'm an open book. I don't judge you, and I hope that you don't judge me, because in all actuality, it's not about that. It's about getting yourself out there, being able to have that one-on-one with people. And I tell people all the time, DM me. If you have a problem, DM me. And I'm not like all these other folks. Because let me tell you, I can tell you about some folks that I have come across in the past, I say 6 years of my life. When it comes to being an entrepreneur, when it comes to being a business owner, when it comes to certain things, I could tell y'all what I've been through. I have been into some companies that I don't trust now. And when it comes to that, is because I didn't vet it long enough. And I see a lot of people that do their own business and they have their own little companies that they roll with. And on that side, I'd rather not speak, because people doing it, and they're gonna end up finding out on their own what it is really about. You know what I mean? So I just leave it alone. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you what it is though. I'm gonna tell you what it is though. Because it's like when you spend this money with certain companies and they come off like, okay, yeah, we're awesome and we're this and we're that. Okay, you awesome. Okay. And you make the mistake of putting your money towards that business. You put your money towards that business, right? And when you put that money towards that business, and then after 6 months, you still good. You good. You're making your little sales here and there. Da 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 da. Then after that, another 6 months comes out. When another 6 months come out, you start seeing different things. You start seeing different things. Okay? You start seeing differences, and you start seeing all these little things that are happening, and that's when you start paying attention. When you start paying attention, you find out that they lied. You find out that they're racist in some one way or another, because of just color of your skin, or because of who you are, or because of the platform that you have. Okay? I've been there. For the people who call me Miss Deborah, Miss Dorothy, y'all know what I've been. Y'all know the type of businesses that I'm talking about, and I don't even have to name them, because you know who I'm talking about. I had literally had to, I have literally have to disconnect from them because of the fact that, hello, you stated one thing on your resume, basically, and now you're switching it up. But see, that's what happens when you have to learn. You have to be able to fail. You have to be able to fail. You have to be able to learn. And don't make the mistake again. Don't make the mistakes again. Okay? Don't feel like you spent this money on this business or this entrepreneurial business, and you ended up losing whatever amount of money it was because you learned from your mistake. And if you do it again, if you're getting back into the business and what's up with that business, why would you want to continue with the business? Why would you want to continue with the business? I'm not like that. I can't do it. Once I can see the big picture, and once I can see that what it is, I'm done. I got to go because it's just negativity. It's just awful. It's just I'm not cool with that. And it's all about respect. It's all about respect. It's all about respect. But you guys, I thank you so much for being here. I thank you so much. It's raining out here. It's cold. It's muggy. It's just cold, y'all. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm done venting. This was a perfect subject. I love it because I had people come in here. I had 10 people in here just listening to me rant. And it's awesome, you guys. I love you guys. I love that you're here. I love the support that you give me. December the 28th, Freely Venting will be 1 year old. 1 year old. 1 year old. Ah! I'm thinking about doing a giveaway, but we'll see what happens. If I'm not here, then it is what it is. But yes, you guys, I'm still doing the baskets. I'm going to please share. I am going to repost it again. Yes, Miss Deborah. Yes. Palo Santo is the bomb. And they have the spray as well. But I sell it with my Jessie's crystals as well. I sell the Palo Santo, I sell the sage sticks. And I think I'm gonna start selling the cigars. The lady cigars. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna be doing that. But thank you so much, Miss Dorothy. Thank you for your support. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always popping up whenever you can. And I know that people got things to do, but I'm starting to get better with my consistency and being here for y'all, giving y'all a little bit of a real talk when it comes down to freely venting, you know what I mean? And being able to do it because a lot of people need it, y'all. A lot of people need it. And I don't care what you say. You can vent, but it's nothing like having that fellowship with people. It's nothing like having that fellowship with people. And when you have that fellowship with people and you are able to sit down and have a conversation, a real conversation, and be able to put your 2 cents in there, as loud as you can be, as quiet as you can be, speak on it. Speak on it because you need to have that one-on-one, or you need to have that group meeting. This is a group meeting for me. Every single time when I talk and I speak on what I've been through, and I speak because there's other people that have been through something similar. Not have to go through the whole entire thing, but they're going through something similar. Okay? And I am the type of person that I don't care. I'm an open book. And I try my best to, what's the word? I try not to judge because I've been judged. You know what I mean? I've been judged and I don't want to judge anybody because, hey, I can be in their same shoes tomorrow. It's funny because that's funny that I just said that because when it comes down to it, you see all these people, or I see all the people that I have come across and they have known me. They only knew me. And they've seen what I've been through. And then they come around and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe that you're still here. Or I can't believe, oh my God, how you doing? I can't believe how you came out of that. They can't understand it. They can't understand it because If they was given to them, they would have never been able to push forward. Okay? They would have never been able to push forward. But I'm here to tell you that there's people out here that are willing to sit down with you and they're willing to listen. They're willing to listen. They're willing to speak with you. They're willing to take the time out. They're willing to have that conversation, that painful conversation. It's all about that. You have to have a heart for people. And I think my brother Dombo Chinche, he was in here just a minute. I don't know where he at. But Dombo Chinche has made me a person of my truth, honestly speaking. Even in the small time that we've known each other, even in the small time that he has come out and he has he posts what he posts. And if you guys are looking for a sweatshirt, Dombo Chinche got sweatshirt, says Dombo Chinche. I'm getting my t-shirt soon, God willing. But that right there, Dombo Chinche is like, psh, he's so real with it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm the type of person that I give what I need to give. And like I said, if you need to talk to me, if you need to chat with me, DM me whenever you need me, I'm here. I'm here because I'm here. Okay? I would never shy you away. I would never say, oh, I don't have no time for you. Sometimes it gets hard because I'm working, and I know you're working, but at the same time, you have to give that 5-minute, 10-minute conversation a conversation. Okay? So, thank you guys for being here. Each and every one of you, I love you guys. I have no problem saying that. And I thank you for being here every day. I thank you for being here. I thank you for showing up. I pray for every one of y'all. So I thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for showing your love. Please share, or if you can. But I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel because it's starting to get a lot of traction. I'm loving it. But I hope and pray everybody has a great day. It's Thankful Thursday. What are you thankful today for? And like I said before, I'm thankful for each and every one of y'all. I'm thankful for you being here, for being here this long with me. And God bless everybody. Continue pushing forward, you guys. Never let nobody tell you any different. Okay, guys? Bye, guys. I love you guys. See y'all tomorrow with a different topic. Woo! It's your girl Jessie here, the empowering guru, aka the Purple Diva. And here I'm freely venting. You can freely vent as much as you want, you guys, and you will never be judged for it. Okay? This is your platform for those who need to be freely venting without being judged. Okay, guys? Thank you, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. God bless everybody, and talk to y'all later.